G'day, it's Jordan Herman here, part of the Maptech Eyesight team. Today I'm going to show you how to quickly compare a as-built surface, so this one is of a tailings facility scanned, compared to continuous topo points from a GPS. So I find this great for basically analysing your registered data set and working out where or if you may have errors. Great for kind of reporting for contractors or anything like that as well. So first thing, I've got my as-built surface. Next thing, I need to import my drive points off the GPS. So I've got it here, just drive topo CSV. Click and drag that straight in. And if you're not too sure on the format, we want it in as points, but if you're not too sure on the format from your GPS, you can go custom and specify each column. In this situation, all I want is X, Y, and Z. So this is my data set here, and I also just want to trim these points up to the edge of my area of interest. And then we're going to use a function called color distance from objects. Now in this tool I need to specify my base object or my as-built surface, so I can just click on that and then select my continuous topo survey. Now a couple options here. If I need to adjust my scale, I can right click on intervals, so right clicking on that color bar, go to intervals, and I might want to color, in this situation, color every 25 mils from minus, let's say, 150 to plus 150 millimeters. You can change units by right clicking on these and selecting what you desire. And with this tool, to make it easier for analysis, I'm also going to output my distances to file. It's going to record an XYZ position for each one of these points and a distance to the base surface. Alright, there's my coloured points. I can see I've got a few little red patches, which is bad. But if I zoom in, just change to wireframe, you can see that these are in areas where I don't have any data. Where I do have data, I'm okay. In the report window you can see out of 492 points, 475 are within my tolerance, and the average is 3 millimeters with a 31 millimeter standard deviation. So it gives you a couple more statistics about above and below the surface. Now there's also a legend that gets created. If I throw that on screen and hide my surface, I can see what color corresponds to what distance. Now if you find that too hard, I have exported out my report. So under that distance from objects, export or output distances to file. Now if I re-import that, I can actually visualize that on screen. First thing I'll do is just trim it up a little bit, rename it to a CSV file, and open it in Excel. So looking at our outputted distances, you can see the precision is quite high at 6 decimal places. So what we need to do is run a command to reduce them, a truncation command. But first, what we'll do is just find a few errors like this. This is where it's outside of our tolerance. So what I want to do is go up the top, replace all of those with the number 1, and replace all, and then run a truncate command, truncate that down to 3 digits or 3 decimal places. And you can see that there, so run that down the length of our data and save it. And now you'll see when I import that in, what will happen if I go down to custom. I can need to import this as survey points and then specify the X, Y, Z coordinates. and then my truncated column as my label. If you're doing this all the time, we can save it as distances, for example, and instead of going custom, I can just select distances, and here you can see all of my measured distances. Where it's 0, it's smaller than a millimeter, and where it's 1, it's outside of my tolerance. So if you're having trouble looking at these, I can also color my distance measurements back to my base surface as well. But this is a great way, especially if you've scanned a large area, just to do a double check to check on your accuracy. So I've got one little blue one here at 108 and 113. If I throw my surface on screen, I can straight away see why. It's because I have no data in that tiny little area. Again over here, no data. A little bit there that I haven't filtered properly, and the whole way through. So really straightforward as a double check. Thanks for watching.